So I'm sitting here with local rapper School Boyy. We're gonna do this interview about his new mixtape, Fly University. So tell me a little bit about Fly University.
It's basically chronicles of my life between my last tape and now. Just basically just giving you the idea of where I've been, what I've been doing. It's basically everything that I've gone through, even before the last tape. It's just everything I've gone through just summed up into a tape.
What makes Fly University different from your past mixtapes?
I learned how to more channel how I feel into my lyrics and more channel how I feel into beat selection and what I feel and how to present that and how to explore that. And that's basically what's done on this tape.
Sum up your year for 2010. What did you accomplish musically within that year?
Man, I mean, 2010 was just basically the year where I find my corner, I find my sound, and I try to do it the best I can. Like I watched artists and I listened to artists and I see what they do. From Rick Ross to Drake to Young Jeezy, like they all have their own sound. As soon as the beat drops, something, you know it's them, you know what I mean? As soon as you hear a signature sound or a type of beat or a type of chorus, it's them. And that's basically what I worked on in 2010, like working on your own sound to say, yeah, I know that's gonna be a Schoolboy song, or yeah, this sounds like a Schoolboy beat, or it sounds like something Schoolboy would jump on, or if somebody spits, like, you know what I mean? If you take those guys like Lil Wayne and all those guys, if you take somebody that tries to spit like them, you'll know that they're trying to spit like them. And that's basically what you have to do, find your own sound and find your own way. I mean, I want somebody to be like, oh, you're trying to spit like Schoolboy, you know what I mean? I don't want somebody to say, oh, Schoolboy's trying to spit like so-and-so. That's basically what I try to do.
How did you get your name Schoolboy?
Long story short, when I used to live in Miami, we used to have like this freestyle circle around a garbage can where people used to beat on it, make beats, freestyle battle each other. And basically I was one of the only guys that would go there with books in my hand, pencil in my ear, you know what I mean, backpack on, the full whole, like ready for school Aurora, you know what I mean, or Aura. And basically that was just like, yeah, that name stuck. Like people just started calling me Schoolboy. Oh, Schoolboy's here. Oh, Schoolboy's about to rap, you know what I mean? So the name just stuck from there.
When you're rapping, what emotions do you feel?
It depends on the track. I mean, like for example, Memories of You, I just felt like it was like an angry / remorseful type feeling, like angry at the fact of whatever happened, so you have to show that anger, but you still have to have that pain in it because you lost it, you know what I mean? So it depends on the track. Like some tracks I'm angry, some tracks I'm chill, some tracks I'm sad, some tracks there's pain, some tracks I want people to feel me, some tracks I just want to show out. It depends on the type of track it is.
On this mixtape, Fly University, you've worked with a lot of different female artists. Why did you decide to work with more female R&B artists on this one in comparison to your previous mixtapes?
I felt like a female voice has more empathy in it. Like you can feel it. Like not to say male vocals you don't feel it, but female vocals you really feel the whole story behind it. Like for example, Northside Story, where I'm telling a story. A friend of mine, Fallon, aka Paige, got in touch when I was like, yeah, this is a story track, and I just feel like a female vocals on it would bring the story out. It would warm it. It would make people feel like there's two sides to the story. Because if you have just, you know what I mean, a male telling the story and then the male singing the chorus, you know what I mean, it seems like it's one-sided. But I wanted two sides and people to more feel it, feel the story, like two sides to the story, male, female.
How could you describe the challenge you have faced within breaking into the music industry and getting your music out there? What kind of experience have you had with that?
I'd say the arrogance of some people, like especially DJs and stuff. Some DJs, not to disrespect any DJs, there's some DJs I shout out, James Reddy, you know what I mean? There's some DJs that show you support, But there's other DJs like, oh, why should I show you support if everybody else is doing it? Then why are you in the game? You know what I mean? Like, you're a DJ for a reason. You're supposed to have your ear to the street and know talent and know what to support from jump. You know what I mean? You don't jump on the bandwagon. You know what I mean? Labels and shady people in the industry, but it's just what you got to go through when you're in this game, man. This is what you got to go through.
You mentioned DJ James Reddy. How did he impact your breaking out into the industry?
Wow, I don't even know how he knew who I was, but like I heard he was feeling my shit, and it was just mutual from there, because I feel the way he DJs, you know what I mean? So just a mutual respect right there, you know what I mean? We have mutual friends, Rada, shout out my dude, you know what I mean? And Brandon Dramatic. Yeah, it was just basically just respect across the board. Like, I respect what you do, you respect what I do, you know what I mean? That's how it has to be in the game, and some people just don't realize that.
What is your opinion on the state of the hip-hop world today?
I'd say it's never gonna get back to where it's at. Like, people have to let that go. But as far as it is right now, I feel like it's open as an art form. No matter what your state is, no matter how you do it or when you do it, why you do it, it's just open, you know what I mean? Anybody can do it. Like, people always say, oh, Lil B, 50 Tyson. What? I respect those guys because they love hip-hop. Like, I remember 15 years ago, you would never see somebody, you know what I mean, with the condition that 50 Tyson has try to rap, but now you see it today and you see where hip-hop is going. Like, hip-hop is a love that everybody loves, you know what I mean? It's not just urban society, it's everybody. Everybody everywhere loves hip-hop, and I can't complain. I mean, I really appreciate it. I've seen it grow, and I'm really appreciating it.
Why do you think people want to listen to your music over the other rappers?
I mean, like I was saying before, like, it's about finding your sound. And not only finding your sound, but finding a sound that people can relate to and will like. I mean, like I said, like, the rap style that I'm trying to perfect is something that I want people to look at across the board and say, yeah, that's School Boyy. I know him. Like, his music's nice, it's ill, it's crazy. You know what I mean? And honestly, that's what you have to work on perfecting. A lot of people think it's just pick up a pen and pencil, say a punchline about guns or swag or women, and you're a rapper, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of hard work. People don't realize that. It takes a lot of hard work. Not to knock anybody's hustle. If that's how you feel hip-hop is, by all means do you. But I'm just saying it from my perspective, it takes a lot more work than that. Like, I've been doing this for about 14, 15 years. I'm still trying to get better, you know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot of work to find your own sound, find your own rhyme scheme, find your own uniqueness for people to say, I want to listen to him over Rick Ross, or I want to listen to him over Lil Wayne, because essentially, if you want to make it, that's what's going to have to happen. People are going to have to choose your music if you want to be successful.
What type of energy do you have that other Toronto rappers don't?
I mean, rappers don't know how to put emotion in it. Like, I hear a lot of rappers like, yeah, 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 oh. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that, but, like, put some emotion in it. Like, if I'm not feeling you rapping, if I'm not feeling what you're saying, like, how am I supposed to believe it? Rapping is like storytelling. It's like telling a story. If I'm sitting here and I'm monotone about it, you're not going to listen to me because there's nothing to say about it. But if I'm sitting here and I'm making an emphasis out of this and making an emphasis out of that, you know what I mean? It's going to draw you in and grab your attention, like, wow, like, I want to know what's going to happen in this, you know what I mean? It's so interesting because he's so into what he's doing or what he's saying. Like, he's giving me the idea that it's real. And that's what you have to do. Like, that's basically what it is.
When is Fly University finally going to drop? Because it's been very anticipated by your fans. There's been a lot of hype around it. People have been waiting for it, and the dropping date keeps getting pushed back. So when is the actual set date?
I can't give an official date, but I can tell you that there's going to be some surprises. Me and my manager are talking over. We have some features on there. Might surprise some people. We have a lot of features on there. Might surprise some people. A lot of music that's gonna open your ears. A lot of music that's gonna be like, wow. A lot of shit that's gonna be like, whoa, it's crazy. I mean, For now, we're just gonna keep on working, tweaking it a bit, perfecting it. Like I don't want one track for you to be skipping over or skim through. Like that's alright. I want every track to be like, yeah, boom, 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 boom. So right now we're just working on that right now, tweaking it and perfecting it.
Now put your glasses in the sky and let's make a toast to living before we die. We made it, we made it, we made it. We graduated to make it this major. Yeah.